with the Tangipahoa Parish North-South Coca-Cola Challenge from Hammond High School. Second contest between the Hammond High Tornadoes and the Independence Tigers. Joining me in the booth tonight, Bobby DePaul. And Bobby said Hammond had a pretty good contest last night.
They came from behind last night, Ryan. They were down going into the seventh inning, and Ryan Parham came up with a two-run blast. Final score, Hammond 10, A Meat none.
Quality of baseball you're seeing in Tangipahoa Parish. I know you got to watch a few of these games.
Oh yeah, you got to come to the games. There are some good teams out here, some good athletes all over the parish, Ron.
Tonight's contest being brought to you by Corona's Bakery. Corona's Bakery on Market Street in Hammond. Stop by and get the fresh bread, po' boy sandwiches. They're open from 10 to 2. Hot French bread daily. Also, tonight's contest being brought to you by Bill Hood. Bill Hood in Hammond, Louisiana. Bill Hood Ford. Stop by and see Bubba Lauderdale and that bunch for a great buy on a new or used car, especially trucks. And I want to announce the Independence Booster Club is having a big fundraiser, a jambalaya dinner. That's Saturday, March the 27th, and that's going to be at the new park on the frontage road. Independence has 2 games that day versus the Albany Hornets. So March 27th, get a chance to stop by there. Let's look at the lineup, Bobby. Kenny Bell will be on the mound for the Tornadoes. Behind the plate will be Scott Eister.
Yeah, Kenny Bell, fastball, curveball pitcher, Ron. Scott Eister is making his second appearance behind the plate this year. They came in last night in the latter innings, did a great job for him, and we're going to need him down the road.
Ryan Joseph at the plate for the Tigers of Independence. He'll be playing left field. Kenny Bell steps up, looks at the umpire, and waits to start this baseball game. Bell, a right-hander. And he comes across with a strike on the first pitch. Looked like a pretty good velocity for the young man.
Yeah, he's throwing pretty hard tonight, Ron. He's got an excellent curveball. That was a fastball. Hit the right outside corner.
Joseph looks it over. He slaps one down to third base, fielded cleanly, and thrown out by the third baseman. That was Parham. Parham over to first base to Alex Bean, and we've got one down in the top of the first. Nice little chopper. The field's in great shape, too.
Steve Driscoll does an excellent job, and his staff, the boosters for Hammond High School, they work on his field all day long the last 2 weeks, and the field does look great, Ryan.
LeBrandon Tofield at the plate. He slaps one hard down the third base line, in and out of the glove of Parham, and he'll round the corner. Of course, LeBrandon Tofield headed for the LSU Tigers.
Yeah, Kenny hung a curveball up in the strike zone, let her high to Brandon, and LeBrandon's a big, strong kid.
Puts it where he wants it.
Oh yeah, he did a good job of hitting that. Just slapped it by the third baseman for him.
Jeremy Cooper, the pitcher, up next. Cooper getting his first start tonight for the Tigers. Bell will look in. Tofield with a pretty good lead off at first. Bell comes to the plate inside, ball one.
Kenny's going to have to put Kenny Bell's going to have to keep the ball down on this Independence Tiger team. They are very explosive and very powerful.
Keith Corona doing an excellent job with the Tigers as head coach. Tofield going, throw down, not in time as Tofield will go in standing up. So LeBrandon Tofield with a good jump. Eister throws it down, but not in time. So we got a runner at second with no outs. You're watching the top of the first inning, Hammond and Independence. One out. I forgot they weren't working that on the board. Tofield with a little bit of a lead off a second. Cooper watches us. No, ball. Bell looks like he works at a pretty good little pace. Not real fast, just kind of methodical.
Yeah, Kenny, like I said, he's fastball, curveball pitcher. He's got to keep the ball down to be successful.
Bell comes to the plate. Strike. So Cooper takes a big cut. 2 strikes. 2-2 as you count. 1 out. Top of the first inning. Tofield on second. Cooper, the pitcher for tonight for the Tigers, at the plate. Bell. Hit and run on. Tofield makes it to third, makes a little shallow turn. Shortstop comes up with it. Brady Sledge over to first base for the out.
Hey, Ronnie, tried to play a little hit and run. Cooper just couldn't get the bat around there fast enough on a little change, off-speed fastball. Hit the ball to the shortstop. Sledge made a nice play, threw over to first for the out.
Craig McGee up next. He'll be your first baseman. Bell with a runner on third. 2 outs. For Brandon Tofield, the runner on third. Bell steps off the rubber. Where do mosquitoes come from in February or March?
they're better than the natural, and don't know though, Ron.
Most definitely. McGee looks at it. Tofield holding close to the bag with 2 outs. Bell comes set. A little bit high, a little inside.
Craig McGee, he's going to be looking for a fastball all the way right now. I don't think you'll see a breaking pitch at all, Ron.
Fastball down the pipe for the strike.
Yeah, the game to take, Ron. There's 2 outs. I guess they want to let him see a few pitches before they give him the green light. That ball was right down the middle. I'm surprised they didn't swing at it.
McGee looks at the pitch coming, takes a cut at it.
Good pitch by Kenny. He kept the ball down, all-speed pitch, took a little bit off his fastball, got McGee way out in front on his front foot. Strike 2.
Tofield with a big lead. Center field, shallow center field, could drop in. And it does, and Tofield will score. Ty Banks coming in to make the play from center field. Couldn't quite get to the ball. Brady Sledge also coming out from shortstop. Just fell right where they weren't.
Yeah, that's a shame. That should have been an out, but unfortunately, it didn't look like anybody had real position on the ball. You got your shortstop, Sledge going back, center fielder coming in. Just very little communication on that play. But it's a night ball game. Sometimes it's hard to see those things, and they'll get it corrected.
Albreno at the plate for the Tigers. A runner on first. One run scored. 2 outs.
2 outs. 2 outs. Let's get it right
That's
now.
your
2
job.
outs.
Your job is to count the outs. How's that? You keep up with the outs. McGee takes the lead off of first. Over to the top of the head of Albreno. 2 balls, no strikes. Alex Bean getting a little behind this batter. Bean comes down and outside and just looked like a little bit of control problem. Like you said, he's trying to get the ball down. He's just not able to put it where he wants it, Bobby.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to keep the ball out of Albreno's power zone right now, and he's down on the count. He's got 2 outs, and he's got a run on first. He's not going to give him anything too good to hit.
Goes high and tight, puts him on the bag on a walk. So we got runners at first and second for the Tigers. And their next batter will be Signorelli, Dustin Signorelli. The catcher?
Dustin Signorelli.
And number 10. So he's got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bean trying to relax a little bit on the mound, looks into Scott Eister to get the sign. Wind blowing out of center field a little bit. On the corner.
Yeah, that's good heat on that one there. That ball was on the outside corner. Good pitch by Kenny Bell. Like I said, he's got to move the ball around. Looks like he's trying to establish that now with Signorelli.
Signorelli down in the count. 0-1. A little high and inside. 1-1. In the earlier contest, Ponchatoula defeated A-Meat.
I didn't see that ball game. That was a good ball game.
A-Meat hung in. They battled, Bobby. I mean, they battled. They got down a little bit. They were down by as much as 6 runs at one time, but they just kept chipping away and chipping away. A couple of crucial errors here and there. Good ball game, though. I know one thing, the coaches and the umpires were very active in the ball game.
Yeah, I saw that there was a little controversial call on a batter that on a ball.
Ponce thought it was a 3-2 count. It was a 2-2 count. He left the batter's box when he thought it went to the walk, four balls, and they called him out. He got the third strike for leaving the batter's box.
That's one of the rules. In other words, if you leave the batter's box,
You get an automatic strike.
if he had another strike, like if he had one strike, he'd have got strike two. But with two strikes, strike three, you got the third out.
Ball gets past Eister. The runners will advance. Yeah, we learned that lesson in the last game. Believe me, I heard them talk about it enough. So one gets by Eister to pass ball, advance the runners. Signorelli at the plate for the Tigers. Foul tip back. Now, sometimes that backstop is just not high enough.
Well, you're right, Ron. Unfortunately, I thought that we had a screen last year that went on the other side there, kept the foul balls from actually getting back here.
Just bring your glove to the game.
Yeah.
Alex Bean working on the mound for the Tornadoes. He goes inside, jams him, runs it up his hands, and
Well, that's actually the correct pitch for Kenny. Kenny tried to throw that up there around his hands, gave him a swing at a high fastball. That was a good pitch by Kenny Bell. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the pitch. And Signorelli did a good job fighting that one off.
Kenny Bell comes set. Signorelli at the plate. And he will ring him up and end the inning. So we finish the top of the first with the score. The Independence Tigers 1. The Hammond High Tornadoes nothing. We'll be back with the bottom of the first in just a moment. Independence had one run on one hit, one error, and they left one stranded on the bag. The score is 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. Ron Gotro along with Bobby DePaula. Butch Lee on the camera for us tonight. Tell us a little bit about Cooper on the mound for the Tigers.
Jeremy Cooper's been he's their catcher. He's their number one catcher, but he's also their number two pitcher. Antron Seabrook signed with LHU is their number one pitcher. I had the pleasure of coaching Jeremy in last summer league last year, and Jeremy's got a good fastball, good changeup. Nice curveball, but his strikeout pitch, his number one pitch is his fastball. He's going to try to blow it by these Hammond hitters.
So Cooper,
Hammond, bottom of the first inning.
On the mound, will be facing Dominic Cale.
Dominic Cale.
Cale playing left field for the Tornadoes. Batting from the left side. Coach Corona slide that defense over a little bit to fill some gaps on the right-hand side. Cale looks at the first pitch, and it is some smoke. Did you hear it?
Yeah, it looked like a hand curveball to me, right? You were close, though.
Close. I can hear it. That's strike two.
That was inside smoke right there. Jeremy's got the ball. He can put the ball in the spot. Looks like he's come a long way from last summer, Ron.
He jumps out 0-2 on Dominic Cale. A little outside, 1-2 to count.
Dominic's a disciplined hitter. Now, he's not going to swing any bad pitches, so he's going to have to see a strike.
Cale looks, takes ball two.
A little high. Like I said, Dominic will sit there. He's going to make that. He's going to make Jeremy throw him a strike before he swings.
2-2 is the count. Cooper comes to the plate, rings up Cale.
Looked like a pretty good fastball to me there, Ron.
You sure that wasn't that hanging curve? About that wasn't a hanging curve, was it?
It was moving, but it was moving up, Ron. That ball was probably moving
out
about. He's probably throwing 88, 89 miles an hour right now.
Next up will be Kenny Bell, the pitcher, batting from the left. 1-0 is your scores. We're in the bottom of the first inning at Hammond High School, the Tornado Field. Cooper Popped up to the shortstop. And camping out under it will be Tommy Albrado for 1 out. Up next for the Tornadoes will be number 4, Brady Sledge, the shortstop. So Albrado comes up with the play. We've got 1 down. Sledge, the shortstop, facing Cooper. I think his dad cooked the hamburgers. Did you eat one of them?
What was that, Ron?
His dad cooked the hamburgers, didn't he? Sledge?
Yeah, that's right.
I got indigestion right now, Sledge.
Brady had a good game against St. Mead last night. He hit 2 home runs last night for the Tornadoes. As you know, he's a quarterback on their football team. Coleman Moore has built a very good football program with the weights, and Brady's a disciple of that.
Sledge slaps one towards center. Signorelli coming in. I'm sorry, yeah, that was
LeBrandon Tofield.
LeBrandon Tofield making a play. You got your glasses? You got the extra ones with you? They writing this too small for me.
I can get you. I can get
Frank, you want to hold that way over there for me? My arms aren't long enough. Well, there's 1-0. The Independence Tigers on top. Up for Independence next will be number 16.
First batter for Independence, top of the second.
That's
Third base,
Stephen
Lockley.
Lockley. Lockley looks at a ball from Kenny Bell. Bell comes back to him down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Good sized kid, this Lockley.
How big do you think he is, Ron?
I'm not going to guess because I'll be wrong.
Is he a fastball or curveball?
Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby. Lockley. Breaking ball. 2-1. Kid's about 195 pounds, 190 pounds.
Yeah, I say he's about 195. I'll agree with you there. He's
Okay. You were sent up here just to give me a hard time tonight.
What do you think of our flag?
I like it. Blowing out. Center field.
Dead center field.
Lockley.
3 balls and 1 strike.
3-1. Bell working. Foul back behind to the red Jeep, and yes, indeed, got it. If you're going to foul it, make sure you hit something.
Got to hit something with a foul ball.
3-2 count.
He's going to try to jam him. He's going to try to jam him inside quarter here with a fastball. Too high.
Got away from him. He'll put him on the bag. That'll bring up Costa, Jonathan Costa, the right fielder. So Independence keeping runners on the bases.
Jonathan Costa.
Not a whole lot right now going on. Pitchers, hitters trying to feel the pitchers out a little bit, and the pitchers are moving the ball around, not giving them anything real good to hit.
Bell comes to play with ball 1. Wind keeps changing a little bit, though, Bobby. It was blowing dead center just now. Now it looks like it's blowing a little bit to the left.
I know when I was a hitter, though, Ron, I used to look at that flag and say, hey, look, as long as it's blowing out, I got a shot.
You got a shot in one of those fields. Huh? Bell delivers, and Costa pops it up behind the backstop. So that'll send Wagler back to first. Coach Corona wanting to talk to Jonathan Costa. Calls him down the third base line.
I think Coach Corona wanted to bunt at that time, try to get a runner in scoring position with nobody out, and it looks like Jonathan Costa
Might have missed a sign.
I think he might have missed a sign. Maybe he looked for hit and run instead, and as you know, the first run on first didn't take off. So let's see what happens on this next pitch.
Jonathan Costa at the mound. He's the right fielder. At the plate, he's the right fielder. Bell delivers a little inside. Just tight enough. Costa bails a little bit.
Ryan, you reckon Costa's 190 pounds?
145. About the size you were at that age. Going down. And safe is the runner. So Locklear gets a good jump. He steals second. Changes the scenario a little bit on Mr. Costa. 2-2 is the count.
Fastball or curveball, Ryan? What you think?
Curve.
Curveball? I agree with you. Curveball.
Bell looking in for the sign from Meister. He gets it. And he throws the breaking ball, but just doesn't quite come in. 3-2 count.
You were right, Ryan. Curveball just couldn't get it down. The ball just hung up there high, and we got a full count here. He's going to have to throw this ball here.
Right. He's got to keep that ball down with these hitters for Independence. Costa gets something way outside, doesn't like it, and he'll take a seat on the first base. Coming up after him will be Charles Tofield, the second baseman. So runners at first and second, no outs. You're leading by one. Now you start playing the ball game. Driscoll will go out and talk to Bell. But Coach Corona's in a perfect situation here, Bobby. He doesn't have any outs. He's got runners at first and second, both of them showing a little bit of speed, so he can work them around from here.
Well, what he's going to try to do is you're going to see if Kenny Bell gets the ball over the plate first pitch, and he's going to try to make him throw that first strike. After that, he's got options where you let the runner hit, or he could put a bunt on and get runners in scoring position at second and third with one out.
So Charles Tofield will be your hitter. Bell struggling a little bit. He's got runners on first and second, no outs.
Kenny looks like he is struggling a little bit, Ron. He just doesn't look like that pitcher I saw 2 weeks ago.
Bell pitching to the butt. Foul tipped. Eister comes back to the screen for it. Came up with it. So Coach had him bunting from the get-go.
Yeah, I thought that Coach Corona was going to go ahead and have him bunt, get those runners in scoring position. He just couldn't get it down. Good pitch to try to bunt.
You go back to it?
I'm not coaching, Ron.
That's why we up here doing this.
That's exactly right.
Let him
you got me to do this.
No, let him make that decision. Bell with one strike on the batter. The batter is Charles Tofield. Everybody coming up for the bunt. Parham and Sledge coming up quick to play the bunt.
What Coach Corona tried to do right there is see what the Hammond defense was going to do when he squared around. There.
Pitch back to second. He's safe. Shortstop Brady, second baseman, coming over to make the play was Pat Kennedy.
And Coach Driscoll's also putting on a play on a bunt.
0-1 is the count. Bell comes to the mound, squares around the bunt, strike two.
Yeah, that looked like a pitch that he should have laid the ball down with. And unfortunately, the kid just kind of lost concentration, let the ball go by.
2 strikes on the batter, Tofield. Bell comes to the mound and rings him up. Was that a curve?
that was an excellent curveball, Ron. Yep,
Now I can recognize the curve in the fastball. That's that good work Bobby DePaula doing with me here. Top of the order, Ryan Joseph. He's the left fielder. Bell with runners on first and second comes into Joseph. Joseph just bloops one over to the first baseman, and the first baseman comes up with it. That'll end the inning. And Alex Bean. No, it doesn't.
Two outs.
2 outs. I thought it ended the inning. Well, you told me 2 outs a while ago.
Did I?
No, it was the other inning. That's right. So that'll make 2 outs. Up next will be LeBrandon Tofield. One thing about it is fun, isn't it?
Ron,
we're going to have to leave town, but we can.
Ron, talking to you is always fun.
Tofield back up the middle to the shortstop Sledge. He comes up with it, gunning, and rings him up down the first baseline. So Sledge had a little bit more arm than Tofield had speed.
Yeah, Brady's got an excellent arm. Like I said, he's a quarterback for the Hammond High School football team. Made a nice play coming up to the ball on a softly hit ground ball, and had enough arm to throw him out. Tofield's not slow.
Not slow at all.
Leading off for the Tornadoes is Alex Bean.
Bottom of the second. First baseman, Alex Bean.
Alex Bean. 1-0 is your score. Cooper comes down the middle with a fastball for a strike.
No, it's curveball for a strike, all right?
Curveball for a strike.
We're gonna teach you the difference before the night's over with.
It didn't curve that much.
That's the baseball.
Between Butch Lee and Bobby DePaul, they're going to run me out of here. Bean back to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up with it, makes a throw over the first in time. So Tommy Albreno comes up with the ball, gets it down to first base, and we've got one down. Coming up, number 11. That's Colin Vial. He's your right fielder. First time we've seen Colin tonight.
Next batter for Hammond. Number 11, Colin Vial.
Albreno showed me a lot of coordination and ability just then. Took a ground ball, had a big quick hop on him, was able to make the play, made a good throw to first, threw him out.
Vial looks at the first strike.
Looks like Jeremy's trying to get his curveball working, and if he does that, he's going to be tough.
Vial takes another cut. 0-2. Vial looks like he's a little bit impatient, trying to jump on a pitch. He gets
curveball outside corner. Curveball outside corner. It's coming in right across the middle of the plate, and all of a sudden it dips down.
Cooper. Vial down the third base line. Foul. Hanging in there, going to make him throw him a bunch of pitches. No sense getting out in just 3.
Well, if Collins sits back and he sits back there and he waits on that fastball and lays off of those outside curveballs, be a little bit patient, he'll get him a good pitch to hit because Jeremy will throw a fastball down the middle of the plate somewhere along the game.
Vial behind in the count. Tips another one down the first baseline. Like you said, he's just trying to defend that plate right now, waiting for his pitch. What are you looking at? You keep looking up. I thought a ball was coming down there.
I've been watching the stars the last. Yeah, you hadn't seen the two planets, and they get a little bit further apart. And it's kind of cloudy. It's a nice night, but it's a cloudy night here, and I'm trying to find a star to see if I can see the planets. Can't see them.
I saw them last night, I thought it was. Yeah, last night I saw them.
A little bit further apart than what they were. Huh?
Vial with 2 strikes against him. Looks at the ball down the middle. That was hard not to go after, wasn't it?
That was very borderline there, maybe a little bit low, and Colin had enough patience to stay off of it, and hey, he's got another chance.
Cooper comes set on the mound, facing Colin Vial. Vial in the hole between third and short. Vial turning on some speed, makes a big turn, but he'll hold up at first base. Can't ask for anything better than that.
Now, you got that extra chance now on that low fastball, the borderline fastball. You let it go. Cooper came up in there with the next pitch that he could get his bat around on, and slapped it through the hole between the short and third base. Base hit. Good job.
Center fielder Ty Banks, number 8, up, batting from the left-hand side with a runner on. Banks fights one off, foul down the right field line, out of play. Kind of run that one up on his hands a little bit.
Yeah, that was a good pitch by Jeremy. Taj used to be a right-handed hitter. He switched over from the left side about 2 years ago. Very, very quick, good ball player, a lot of potential, and Cooper's going to have to be very careful with him.
Cooper works that one a little bit outside, 1-1. We're in the second inning. The score, Independence 1, Hammond 0. Cooper, high, 2-1 to count.
Good time, Ryan. Good time, Ryan, to play a little hit and run. Banks got a lot of speed. Vial at first, decent speed. Good time to play hit and run here.
Cooper comes set, comes to the plate. Big cut by Banks. Comes up a little short. 2-2's your count. Cooper back to first base. Vial back in time. you reckon they can make this aluminum any harder if they tried? You had a comfortable lounge chair down there that you could have sat in.
I did.
You did. Cooper banks,
There it is.
slaps one into center field, camped out under this toe field, and he'll get the out. Toefield had that one positioned just right. Ryan Parman coming up. Now, he's a good-sized young man, also.
Ryan's an exercise young. He's about 190 pounds. 190 pounds. Ryan hit the home run last night against a meet to win the ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Runner on first is Vial. Parman cuts at the first pitch. Strike one. One down in the second. Parman at the plate. Cooper comes to him. Breaking ball, misses a little bit. I think he heard about that home run last night, so he's going to work the corners on this young man.
Jeremy's going to challenge you now. He's going to challenge you with some high heat, good fastballs. Might move the ball around a little bit.
Brings the heat. Parman slaps it hard towards center field. Toefield on his horse as it hits the fence. Colin Vial rounding third base. Parman going into second. Vial headed home with no play. And the Tornadoes will tie this one up. Well connected.
Yeah, that was a hanging curveball he threw to Parham, and Parham just reached out there. And I mean, this guy here, he doesn't get cheated when he swings his bat, and he laced that one off, I guess, 400 foot off of that fence up there, right up the top of the fence there, and got a double off of it. Good job, Ryan Parham.
Ryan Parman with the double scores. Vial ties the game up at one each. At the plate will be number 6, Patrick Kinney. Batting from the left-hand side.
Patrick Kinney, another right-handed hitter that moved over to the left side, trying to get that advantage on these right-handed hitters.
Kinney looks at one to the outside. Parman on second after his double that scored the run, picks up the RBI. Kinney looking at ball 2. So Cooper trying to work the corner on Kinney, also just not able to get it in the strike zone.
Yeah, Patrick's a line drive hitter. He's going to hit the ball, spray the ball around, hit the ball in the power alley. Good power in the power alleys to left center and right center.
Kinney reaches underneath one, slaps it out to center field. Might drop in front of Toefield. Rounding the corner is Parman. He'll score easily. Kinney will work down to second base. They have a play on him, and they ring him up. But the run does score, and Hammond will take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that Patrick just got the bat on the ball. Patrick Kinney bat on the ball. Ball fell in front of Toefield. Patrick tries to stretch it out. Didn't quite see where the ball was going. They did a good job hitting the cutoff man and got Patrick out at second. But run scores. Hammond up 2-1.
2-1 is your score. Hammond High on top from the campus of Hammond High School. The North-South Tangipahoa Coca-Cola Challenge. Tonight's contest also being brought to you by the Hammond High Boosters Club.
First batter for the Tigers. Top of the third, the pitcher.
Jeremy Cooper at the plate. Bell comes to him with the first pitch. Cooper looks at it, and it's a ball. Now, you've watched Jeremy play a little bit. How's he at the plate, Bob?
Jeremy disciplined here. He likes high fastballs now. He will swing at the high fastball. So if Kenny can get the curveball over and then jam him and get him out. Otherwise, he's going to be a tough out.
Bell comes to him. Coming high.
High fastball. He's going to swing that high fastball, Ryan.
1-1 is the count.
Kenny all year long and all last year has been a good pitcher, good disciplined pitcher, likes to throw the curveball and will get the curveball over for strikes.
Comes back a little outside, a little low. 2-1. Cooper showing some patience at the plate. He's going to wait for his pitch. Tonight's contest also being brought to you by Corona's Bakery on Market Street in Hammond. Stop by for a great po' boy or some fresh bread. Bell comes back to him with a curve.
Hey, Ron, you learning now, huh?
Ron, look, he's one of those poor boys.
Big curveball by Kenny here now. What are you going to try to do
Wide
here?
curve.
Big wide curveball. He's gonna try to throw the ball by him right here.
Bell comes set. Ahead in the count. Puts the smoke down the middle. It looks like it's knocked up toward Brady Sledge at shortstop. Sledge trying to lose it a little bit in the lights, but comes up with it. So well-disciplined fielding by Brady Sledge, and that'll be one down.
Brady Sledge, good all-around athlete, good shortstop. Looked like he lost the ball for a minute. In fact, he had his back turned to us, and the ball kind of drifted over his head like he was playing a wide receiver. Made the catch over his head. One out.
Craig McGee up, the first baseman. Bell with one out in this inning. McGee digging in, and he'll watch a strike.
Kenny looks like he's found his groove now, Ron. He's moving the ball around. He's getting his curveball over the plate, and it's going to be a long night for Independence if they don't stay in there with his pitches.
Bell comes back down the middle for strike two as it's fouled down the third base line. I think McGee really didn't know what to do with the pitch. He just had to defend the plate.
On that last pitch there? I agree with you, Ron.
You got to. I got the microphone.
I don't ever want that microphone, Ron.
McGee down in the count.
But you know what? High school baseball here in Tangipahoa Parish, high school, it's really nice. We got a nice crowd out here tonight. It's been a good tournament so far. Hammond's done a good job with this tournament, and we're looking for better things here tonight and down the road.
Bell coming back to the plate. He gets Craig McGee to walk back to the dugout.
That's not a very good walking back there.
2 outs. Batter.
Tommy Albrado will be up next, a shortstop.
Shortstop.
Bell working well here in the third. 2-1 is your score. Hammond on top of Independence. Bell gets a sign from Eister. Comes a little high.
Yeah, it's 2 outs. Hammond's got their defense playing back right now. 2 outs, just trying to knock the ball down. Kenny's going to try to keep the ball down, get a ground ball, get third out. Hammond comes in and hit.
A little bit outside for a ball. Breda hanging tough. Slaps one foul down the third base line. A lot of people duck when that happens, don't they?
Especially your third base coach, Ron.
Third base coach. You can wear a glove on third base coach.
You know, I had my wife ask me last night, how come they don't put a fence in front of the dugout? And I said, well, you know, that's not baseball.
No. You got to learn how to duck.
Well, you got to have a place to spit.
That's right. Brady at the plate. No runners. Bell step off the rubber for a moment. Nice breaking ball, but just didn't find the strike zone with it.
Yeah, I think what Kenny tried to do is make him chase that pitch. He didn't really want to throw that one across the plate for a strike, Ron.
Once again with the strike. Full count on Albrado. And he'll take a walk down the first base line. That'll bring up Dustin Signorelli, the catcher. So Signorelli will have to peel off the shin guards.
Well, Signorelli, 9-hole hitter or 8-hole hitter? 6-hole hitter.
Signorelli looks down at Keith Corona.
2 outs? 2 outs.
2 outs. I'm glad Butch is counting because me and you looking at each other saying, two?
Well, I didn't bring my indicator.
You're supposed to bring it over to the first base on the plate. Back in time is Albrado. Dustin Signorelli is your batter. Runner on first is Albrado. Bell comes to the plate, a little high. Bell steps off the rubber again. Wind's dying down now. Now you're not going to get anything cheap. You got to hit the ball.
Them 747s might start buzzing us in a few minutes, huh, Ron?
Back with the plate at first. In time was Albrado back on the bag.
Albrado's got a little speed for the Tigers. They may try to send him.
Bell steps off again. A little concerned with the runner. Protecting a 2-1 lead in the third inning. Bell once again out. Slowing the pace of the game down just a little bit.
We got 2 outs.
2 out. That's what we said.
Are we right?
We're right. See there? Bell. Outside once again. Two and 0. Coach Driscoll calling the pitches from the dugout. Outside once again. He works better at a quicker pace than this.
Well, it looks like what's happened is Signorelli with a little speed. It scores 2-1. It's 2 outs. It looks like he's worried about that base run a little bit more than he's worried about that hitter. Scott Eisner's walked out there to have a little talk with him, maybe settle him down a little bit to where he can throw the ball.
You can tell he loses a little bit of control with the pace, and when he slows that pace down, he's just not in the groove. You know, the groove he was in the last inning, he was working, not really fast, but he was working steady.
Right. He seemed like he had control of his pitches, and right now he kind of looks like he's lost a little confidence in himself.
So Bell will come to the plate to Signorelli with a runner on first. Comes down the middle with the strike. That'll get him kicked off once again. There's a kick starter.
Yeah, that ball looked a little high too, Ron.
Bell with the runner going. And it's fouled. So Albrado will have to come back. And Coach Corona wants to talk to Signorelli for a moment. You said that Eisner just started catching this year, or?
Scott Eisner's a freshman here at Hammond High School, Ron. He came here. He wanted to pitch for the Tornadoes. In fact, he got in about 2 innings yesterday in that ball game with Sumner. Excuse me, not yesterday, but the first game that they played, right, with Sumner. He's a freshman. I think he's going to do a good job for the Tornadoes. He's very smart, and he wants to be there. And that's the number one thing. He wants to be there.
And the ball puts him on. That's runners on first and second. They say he's got a little potential as quarterback down the line too.
He'll probably, yeah. I think that Scott's going to wind up in his time. By the time that he's a sophomore, junior, senior, he could be your quarterback in Hammond High School.
We get a courtesy runner. Number 1 would be Wascom. Ray Wascom, the courtesy runner. At the plate will be Stephen Locklear. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bell worried a little bit about the runners there. He needs to just come at this batter.
Yeah, Kenny's worried about these base runners here. He's just taking a good look. He's lost his, like you said, he's lost his groove. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of slowed things down a little bit, and his stride's not the same, and he just needs to worry about the batter and throw strikes.
Bell comes with his second offering to this batter. Ball 2.
Same pitch as a little while ago. He called a strike.
I didn't want to say that, but you can say it. Bell fouled back by Locklear. He's the number 7 hitter. Jonathan Costa and Charles Tofield scheduled up, but we've got 2 outs in this inning. Bell having to throw a lot of pitches in this inning. That's one, too. I don't know if he's got him on a pitch count, but he's having to throw a lot.
Yeah, he's probably thrown about 25, 30 pitches just in here. Runner going here.
Runner going down to third, and he will be out. So Tommy Albredas tried to take third, couldn't get it. He's out. The score is 2-1 into third. We'll be back.
First the catcher, Scott Eister.
Scott Eister up, the catcher. First time we see him at the plate tonight. 2-1 is your score. Bottom of the third inning. Eister, the freshman. Cooper on the mound for the Tigers. Eister takes a big cut, fouls one back over the backstop. And let's see if we hear glass. No glass.
No glass.
No.
I think it was fun.
Eister down. 0-1. He takes one to the outside, gets away from the catcher. Freshman. That wasn't a hanging curve.
That was curveball. He tried to get Jeremy tried to get me to Scott swing that bad pitch. Curveball outside the plate. Unfortunately, was too far outside.
The freshman. Down the middle, fouls another one back toward Butch's van. He must know somebody in the glass business.
Butch, who do you know that's in the glass?
No, I'm talking about Eister.
Oh, Eister does. Yeah, Scott had a good cut there, but Jeremy had him fooled. Looked like he was looking for a curveball, and Jeremy came with the high heat.
Cooper comes to the plate. A little bit lower this time, but a ball. Down the middle, Eister hits it into the gap. Eister will trot down to first base with the base hit. Weigler made a play at it, Bobby. He just couldn't get to it. They're going to get a courtesy runner out there for him, number 7. I don't have him on the roster, do you? Yeah, we do. Will Macalusa.
Yeah, Cooper hung the curveball. He had it down. He didn't hang it. He had it down, but Scott was looking for that curveball, as I said, the pitch before. Had him fooled, came in with a fastball. Scott fought him off, got the curveball, something he was looking for, and drilled it out in left field for a base hit. Good job.
Looks like they're going to bring Tofield in from center field. I don't know if they'll pitch him, but they made him come in here for some reason.
You look like a big old bear throwing a baseball at that catcher now.
Coach Corona just wanted to talk to his team a little bit, tell them, hey, 2-1, got to play some defense. Hammond, of course, at the top of the order. Dominic Cale, Kenny Bell, Brady Sledge due up. No outs. And you've got a runner on first, and Scott Eister, which he showed a lot of patience for a freshman.
Yeah, Scott, Scott's his dad's Coach Warren Eister, been around football, baseball, all athletics all his life. Scott's going to be an excellent ball player. He's a good ball player now, but by the time he's a senior, he's going to be an excellent ball player for Hammond High School.
Dominic Cale, the left fielder. He'll bat from the left side. Cooper on the mound for the Tigers. Cale went down on strikes his first trip up to the plate. He looks at a strike there.
Yeah, Jeremy, Cooper's going to try to keep the ball on the outside corner for on Dominic. Dominic's got a lot of power and a lot of speed. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to lay the ball down and leg it out.
Cale fixing to lay it down and leg it out.
Yeah, right again there, Ron.
2 for 2. 1-1 is the count. No outs. 2-1 is your score. Hammond on top. Bottom of the third inning. To the outside once again goes Cooper. Cale waits on it, and he'll take that one for a ball. Macalusa, the courtesy runner, takes a pretty good lead for Hammond. Once again, Dominic was trying to square around, just didn't get the pitch he wanted to bunt. He couldn't go dig that one out.
Yeah, he's not trying to bunt for a base hit. He's trying to sacrifice, get the runner down to second base. Ron, ball looked like it was a little low to me, but the umpire called it a strike. We got strike 2.
Gale takes the big cut, and he'll go to the dugout. That'll bring up your pitcher, Kenny Bell. With 1 out, Kenny Bell with a runner on first. Cooper working well on the mound for the Tigers.
Next batter is the pitcher, Kenny Bell.
Cooper tried to jam him last time he was up, but this time line drive to the shortstop, catches Macalusa off the bag. A double play will end the inning with Hammond High up 2-1. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you.
That time Bear ate Hammond. That was a line drive, hard hit ball right to the shortstop. Nothing that the base runner could do. No chance to get back. 3 outs.
Shortstop for Independence coming up with the play big was Tommy Albrado. Wings it over to the first baseman, Craig McGee, and that ends the inning. For the Independence Tigers, 2-1 is your score. Hammond High on top of this contest.
First batter.
Bell on the mound still. Kenny Bell.
Top of the 4th. Third baseman, Stephen Lockley.
So Lockley up to bat, third baseman. Bell comes to him with a ball on the first offering. Bell a little bit inside. A little bit inside. Ball 2. Bell once again with the breaking ball, hits the outside corner.
Batter, Stephen
2-1.
Lockley.
Bell once again with the breaking stuff. 3-1 is your count. Locklear takes a big cut. Strike 2. Full count on Steven. Bell with the 3-2 pitch. The payoff, and he can't get it in on the outside corner, so he'll put Locklear on the bag. Coming up next will be Jonathan Costa. He's right fielder.
Right fielder, Jonathan Costa, now batting for the Tigers.
Runner on first going. Eister throws down to Sledge. Sledge up high, gets the ball, but cannot come down with the tag. So Independence has moved a runner into scoring position. So Bell with a runner in scoring position facing Jonathan Costa. Costa looks at one on the inside. Bell checks the runner, comes to the plate, outside. Three and 0. Jonathan Costa will take a bag. So that'll bring up Charles Tofield, the second baseman. Coach Driscoll will walk out to talk to his pitcher, Kenny Bell. Kenny Bell with runners on first and second. Looks like we'll have a little activity down in the Tornadoes bullpen. That'll be Jim Hall warming up. Also Cody Bertone down there. Coach Driscoll talking to his catcher, Scott Eister. Umpire walking out to the mound, going to tell him either go get a pitcher or get back in the dugout. They'll break it up, leave Bell on the mound. Tofield at the plate, runners at first and second. We're in the fourth inning. 2-1 is your score.
Batter's the second baseman, Charles Tofield.
So Tofield was runners at first and second, facing Bell. Bell comes down the pipe with a strike. 0-1. Bell comes back to the plate outside. So Tofield looks over at Coach Corona. He'll set the play. Bell comes to the plate, pass ball. That'll advance the runners. Eister will come up and hold it. So the runners will get on one corner and on second. And that puts Independence in a little bit better situation here with Tofield at the mound. As the rain starts to fall here at Hammond High School. And I bet you Butch Lee didn't bring his umbrella.
I think it's out there.
Maybe it was just a little low shower. Bell comes to the plate. High. 3-1 as you count. 2-1 is the score. Hammond High in the lead. Charles Tofield at the plate. Runners in scoring position. Strike. 3-2. Full count. Full count on the batter, Tofield. And he'll go down swinging. So working himself out of a little bit of jam there was Bell. And when you move the runners over that far, Bobby, you have to be a little bit careful. Ryan Joseph, now he's got to face the top of the order.
Ryan, hit the baseball now. Let's go.
Ryan Joseph looks at a high breaking pitch.
Brad.
The outside.
1 out.
Eister does a good job of keeping it in front of him. 1 down.
Yeah, that was a big out a little while ago by Kenny Bell. That strikeout with nobody out, runners on second and third. He's going to have to be very careful, this pitcher here, this batter here.
Joseph gets set. He digs in. Bell comes to him. Doesn't get it over. 3 balls. No strikes.
Big boy on deck.
Yes, he is. Three and one. Now's when a pitcher really has to bear down Bobby. He has to concentrate on what he's doing. Don't worry about those corners. Get that batter.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw his best pitch, and his best pitch is a breaking ball.
Bell comes to Joseph. Down the middle, shot into the gap. That'll score 2. Corona waving him around. Sledge to the plate, to Eister. Eister dives for it, can't get it. Ryan Joseph decides he'll go for 3, gets caught up a little bit, and he'll go into third base untouched. So Independence takes a lead here, Bobby.
Fastball right down the heart of the plate. I was a little bit surprised that Kenny didn't throw the curveball then, or the breaking ball. Came right down and played with the fastball. Joseph waited on it, got the bat around on it. Ball hit the bat, out left field, 2-run score.
Didn't say anything in your contract about rain, did it?
I would hope, though, if it starts raining real hard, we're out of here.
We're out of here. I know Butch Lee is, and we're not going to be able to do much good without a camera. LeBrandon Tofield comes up, and that's what I need is to get these rosters wet and have those start smearing. We'll be hollering out, who's that?
I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I hadn't seen LeBrandon Tofield close up, but this is one huge, huge man here.
Yes, it is. Tofield looks at a breaking ball for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't think that Kenny's going to throw him too many fastballs up. He's going to have to keep the ball down and throw a lot of breaking balls to LeBrandon. Excuse me, Mr. Tofield.
His wheelhouse ought to be pretty big. Nice breaking ball, just misses on the outside. But he started that one up the middle, and it broke real hard to the outside. Tofield being patient, 1-1. A runner on third. Independence moving ahead in this one by a score of 3-2. Looks like the range just kind of intermittent in and out. Bell comes to the plate. Tofield back over the press box.
Yeah, I think LeBrandon liked to have that one back. Kenny hung that up a little bit high, and LeBrandon was right there on top of it. We got lucky there.
Batters LeBrandon Tofield.
Bell looks at the sign. Needs to come with some good breaking stuff here. Was that thunder?
Well,
I hope that was somebody's car starting and that wasn't thunder. Brandon.
It can thunder all night, Ron, just as long as it don't rain and we don't have any of that lightning.
Inside, Tofield being very patient. He's waiting on a pitch, Bobby. He's looking for something he can really pull.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking nothing but fastball here, and I hate to say this, but, you know, Kenny's going to have to be very, very, very careful with this hitter. This is one strong man here.
Bell looking in at Eister, likes what he sees. He'll bring it to the plate. Tofield off the hands, drops it in to left field. That'll score another run, and he jammed him on it, but Tofield was strong enough off of his fingers to blip it into left field.
Curveball on the inside corner of the plate, headed up. LeBrandon fought it off, strong enough, just a line drive left field base hit, run scores.
What do we have to go, five for a rain out? Yeah. Because I'm hearing some thunder back to the west of us here, and lightning. Next batter will be Jeremy Cooper, the pitcher. Back to first base, trying to get Tofield, catch him napping. As Mr. Lee looks at me and says, what he's going to do with this camera in this rain.
Does the camera actually
Here, hold this. They try for Tofield again and don't get it. Hold this microphone. I'll answer that for you,
no, thank you,
Mr.
Ron.
Bobby DePaula.
No, you know more than what I know.
We're sitting on aluminum bleachers. What do you think that little microphone matters? Cooper at the plate.
Sounds like a no-brainer to me, Ron.
Here, hold it. Butch says you can go up there and stand by him, too. This is the time when you get real small. Cooper.
This is the time you start looking at the press box.
Mm-hmm. And he'll worry about the runner once again.
Get a little closer, Ron.
Yes, it is.
1 out.
One down, as we hear from the PA. 4-2 is the score. Independence on top. Tofield going, Eister with the gun down to the second baseman, and they ring him up. So good job by Scott Eister down to second base. Patrick Kenny comes up with a nice one, digs it out to dirt, and Mr. Tofield takes a seat.
Scott Eister with a nice throw down to second. It was actually a pitch out, believe it or not. It's high fastball is actually, coach actually called that as a pitch out. High fastball. Scott, good throw down to second base. Patrick, nice play at second. Cover, tag, make the out.
Bell had to get real small on that one, didn't he? He almost had to lay down.
Yeah, if he didn't, he's going to get hit right in the head with the ball.
Cooper still at the plate. Tofield picked off.
Well, you got to get the right angle next time. That's twice you got it.
Bell, working with no runners, comes down the pipe.
Whole lot easier to throw from a windup than it is a stretch. And you know, Kenny, he seems like Kenny Bell seems like he's a whole lot more relaxed coming from that windup position, or throwing out of that position.
Get a home run, baby.
Also, he doesn't have that runner to worry about. He's coming down, good control, good velocity.
I don't think I'd want to be a second baseman with LeBrando Tofield coming in at me. Do you?
Come on, baby. Keep it out.
I'd be looking for a scholarship in football somewhere. Cooper still at the plate for the Tigers, and he'll foul tip one back behind us. He's got 2 strikes on him.
Kitty's got to be real smart here now. He's got nobody on. He's got 1 pitch here to make.
2 outs.
Jeremy Cooper, strong kid, hit the ball out the yard. Look for a curveball here.
Comes with the breaking pitch to dead center field. And camped out under it at center field
Tosh Banks.
will be Banks, and that'll end the inning. At Hammond High School, the batter will be Brady Sledge. Independence taking the lead in this one, 4-2. Cooper going the whole way on the mound for the Tigers. Sledge. Oh, looks at the first pitch. Some lightning popping up a little bit northwest of us here. We'll see how close it gets to us.
All we need to do is watch Butch.
That's it. When Butch packs up, it's time to go. Cooper comes with the second pitch to Sledge. Another ball, 2-0 is the count.
Aaron.
Notebook fell down there. Sledge fouls one back, 2-1. Sledge waiting on his pitch. Sledge foul tips another one. Don't forget a big jambalaya dinner coming up for the Independence High Boosters Club. Also tonight's game being brought to you by Corona's Bakery on Market Street in Hammond. And Bill Hood. Sledge at the plate. 2 strikes against him. And he'll look at another one. Goes down. Catches him looking at it.
Yeah, it looks like Brady was looking for something else. Jeremy threw a good pitch outside corner. No question about it. Strike 3.
Alex Bean coming up. He's your first baseman.
First base.
The number 4 hole hitter. Bean with a nice wide stance. And he'll look at a strike. Tell you what, when Cooper's on, he can place the ball where he wants it, Bob.
Yeah, he's got good velocity on his fastball. He just needs a little bit better control on his breaking pitch, and he'd be a good high school pitcher this year for the Tigers.
Ooh, Alex Bean gets a bunch of that one into center field. Center fielder flips it over to right fielder. Bean trying to make second. He'll go in standing up on the double. Center fielder LeBrandon Tofield couldn't make the throw. He flips it off to the right fielder, Tommy Costa. Costa throws it in, but a little bit late. Collins Vial, who singled his first at bat. As we get wet here in the bleachers.
Waiting on Butch.
Waiting on Butch. Whatever Butch says goes. Oh, he said, we don't need to move inside just yet. Yeah, right. What's bad is you're sitting there with these electrical cords all around you, Bobby. Don't worry about that. Colin Vial at the plate. Singled his first time up. A little bit inside. We're going to stop the camera, folks, and move inside. We're back with you after a little bit of a rain delay. Banks at the plate. 2-2's the count. Runner on third in scoring position.
2 outs, Ron. 2 outs. Colin Vial fly in there. In the time that we were getting out the rain, thanks to Butch, Colin Vial flied out to the center field. Toe field made it for the second out. Banks up at the plate.
Number 15 is the runner, Alex Bean. So Cooper going the whole way on the mound for the Tigers here tonight. And it stopped raining. Now that we move up here. Bean fouls one back off the aluminum pole. It stopped. You believe that? We rushed to get up here out of the rain, and it stops. 4-2 is your score. The Tigers of Independence on top. I think the ruling is on a rain, it's after 5 innings, isn't it? You got to get 5 in. But it's not raining hard enough. The only thing probably could stop it would be lightning. And Butch Lee. Banks, center field, high, toe field coming up hard. A little bit of time, lets it get past him. Ty Banks, as it drops in, will pick up the run, and Banks will go all the way to third. And he slides in.
Yeah, that was a high fly ball. Toefield just misjudged that ball. It didn't touch him. He had to come a little ways, come up on the ball. It just overran the baseball. It goes as a triple.
So the triple. Ryan Parham up next. He's got a runner in scoring position on third. That's Banks after the triple to center field. In tight, inside and tight. Parham will take a ball. Hammond High needing to work their way back into this ball game. They're only down by 2. Oh, by 1 now. Gets past the catcher, but he'll just walk over and pick it up. Well played ball game.
Yeah, it has been, Ron. There've been a few mistakes here, but both pitchers are doing an adequate job, and these hitters have to be patient, wait for a good pitch to hit.
Wind's changed around a little bit. And the strike called.
2 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I'm looking for a fastball right now. I don't think Cooper's going to try to throw him the curveballs, having trouble getting it over the plate, so look for him to throw a fastball. Got the fastball. Good cut. Palm with a good cut, just a little bit late. Got the fastball that he was looking for.
Cooper into the 4th inning for the Tigers. And he's had to throw a bunch of pitches also. Bell's thrown a bunch, but Cooper's thrown a bunch also. Parham waits for it, swings at it, and just fights it off.
Curveball down and outside. Ryan did a good job fighting that off. Good pitch by Jeremy Cooper.
And now the rain subsides. Winner of the first contest was Ponchatoula over Amite. This one here is being led by Independence, 4-3. Parham with a cut down to the shortstop. He comes up with it, just not in time to throw. So Albrado feels the ball, Bobby, just bobbles it a little bit and does not have a play at first.
Yeah, ball hitting the hole. Albrado, I don't think if he would have made the play cleanly, would have been able to throw Parham out at first base. Looked like a base hit. That's up to the official score here. Patrick Kinney up at the plate now for the Tornadoes. He's a left-handed hitter.
Kinney looks at the first offering. High. Parham will get back to first base.
Looks like both pitchers are having problems with runners on bases.
It's messing up their rhythm.
Yeah,
It's not able to keep that rhythm, Bob.
Worried about keeping the base runners on base, I mean, instead of throwing to the batter.
Ball. Umpire's got a variety of strike zones, doesn't he? It's a wide variety.
Hey, I don't like to talk about the umpires too much now. I mean,
No, well, it's just
they're out here, they're giving their best, and both these guys have done a good job tonight.
yeah. Cooper. He's fought off by Kinney. And Kinney just. Oh yeah. That was a good move on our part to come in here, wasn't it? Glad you thought of it, Butch. He's going to send him to the dugouts. We'll take a break. 2-1 count on Patrick Kinney. 2 outs, runner on first base. Cooper still on the mound for the Tigers. Strike call by the umpire. Kinney back to the pitcher. He'll lob it over to first base, and that'll end the inning. As our cameraman Butch Lee struggles to get around the corner. 10 or 15-minute rain delay. Bobby, when you get that rain delay, arms get a little loose or a little tight, you got to come back in and really just start the game over mentally.
Yeah, you really do, Ron. It's going to take a little while for these guys to get ready. Of course, the umpires aren't going to give them that much time to get ready, so they have to be able to bear down and try to get the fastball established. The fastball over the plate first, and then come back and start throwing the curveball. It's also tough on the hitters too.
We're in the 5th inning, and up to bat, I believe, will be number 17 for Independence, and
Craig McGee,
Craig McGee.
first base.
So McGee will start it out. Bell still on the mound for the Tornadoes. He comes across with a strike on his first pitch. Coach Driscoll and the other coaches pitching in, trying to get the field back in a little bit of shape after the rain delay. Bell throws a strike by McGee. 2 strikes, 0-2 the count. We're in the top of the 5th inning. You surprised to see Bell go this far?
No, Kenny's a disciplined pitcher. He takes his time. He's in control of his pitches. As you can see, three straight pitches.
And they throw down the first to get him out. So Bell opens up after the rain delay, coming with the heat. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Kenny's been pitching since he's a young player, probably the age of 9, 10 years old. He's also a second baseman, but he's probably Hammond's best pitcher right now.
Albrado, the shortstop, at the plate. Albrado looks at a strike. So the rain delay not hurting Bell whatsoever. Then again, he doesn't have runners on the base. That's the only time we've seen him get a little bit off of his game is when he's got runners out there.
That's right, Ron.
Albrado looks at one on the outside, call strike. What you call a vicinity pitch. And 3 down. That's 2 on 6 pitches for Kenny Bell.
Again, Kenny's got control of his curveball, and as long as Kenny keeps control of that curveball, get the curveball over the plate, he can whip the fastball by most of these Independence Tigers hitters all night long. He's been doing just that.
Dustin Signorelli, the catcher, the number 6 hitter.
Now batting for the Tigers, the catcher, Dustin.
Bell comes right at him a little high. Ball 1. First ball he's thrown in 6 pitches.
He's had absolutely good control on his pitches since the beginning of the rain delay.
He smothers that one a little bit inside, runs in on Signorelli, and 2-0 is your count. We're in the 5th inning with the score tied 4-4. You're watching FPTV, Channel 17. Ron Gotra along with Bobby DePaula, Butch Lee on the camera for you tonight. Wave at him, Butch. There you go. On the camera and on the rain delay. Bell comes back to the plate. Another one inside, so he goes 3-0 on Signorelli. Trying to change those pitches a little bit. Like you said, you can get that good stuff working right after that rain delay. Now he's trying to move into the other stuff.
Not only that, but the ball gets a little bit wet. There's nothing that on the pitcher's mound to where you can wipe the ball down, get it good wiped down. I hope there's some towels on the benches where you can wipe these balls down, keep them good dry for these pitchers.
He comes with the strike, 3-1.
3-1 count, 2 outs.
Signorelli waits on it. 3-2. Oh, ball 4.
Yeah, Kitty tried to take a fastball on the outside corner. Hitter did a good job. Took it, ball 4. Got a runner on base for Independence.
So Locklear will come up to the plate with the runner on. 2 outs. 4-4 is your ball game. 5th inning.
Chad Wascom now right.
Locklear takes it, strikes at it. Wascom on first, running for Signorelli, the catcher. A little courtesy runner there. Locklear looks at another one inside and a little bit high. I think the rain might lay off for a while.
I hope so, Ryan. We don't need any more of that wet stuff.
We want to get out of here by Sunday morning. We got church in the morning at 10. Bell comes back at it. And I'll tell you what, Locklear took a hefty swing at that one. A little lightning popping in the background. Another big cut, and he will head to the dugout, and that will end the inning with the score tied at 4-4. Up the freshman, the catcher, the number 9 hole hitter for the Hammond High Tornadoes. Cooper going the whole way on the mound for the Tigers, and he throws that one a little outside. Eister, of course, came up big in the last inning, Bobby.
Right, base hit. I think he had RBI. Is that right, Ryan?
Takes a mighty cut at that one. That'll leave it up 1-1. Coach Driscoll's telling him to keep your eye on the ball. Cooper looking in for the sign. He gets it. Strike 2. So Signorelli signaling out to Cooper what he wants, and he gets it. And they've got Eister down in the count. Rings him up on the inside corner.
I don't know about that one, Ron. It could have gotten the corner, and I'm not an umpire. I can't say. We're way up here, and
That's correct.
Kind of hard to see, but that looked like that ball was a little inside to me.
Dominic Cagle up next.
Batter's left fielder, Dominic Gale.
On the left fielder. Also a running back for the Hammond High Tornado football team. Inside. Ball 1. Cale. Ball 1. Cale looks at a strike. 1-1, I believe, is your count.
Yeah, tie ball game. Looks like Jeremy's struggling a little bit over there. Can't get his footing up on the mound. His fastball's not as overpowering as it was in the first couple of innings.
Brings that one in for a ball.
Yeah, you notice he's trying to get the curveball over the plate. Seems like he's just not very comfortable throwing his fastball right now, and that's going to give Dominic, being a left-handed hitter, he's going to have the advantage of that curveball.
Cooper comes to the plate with it. Dominic fouls it off. Butch Lee ducks. We're standing behind him, so we don't have to duck.
As long as Bush is in front of us, we're okay, Ron.
We give Bobby DePaula his basic lesson in electricity and camera work here tonight at Hammond High. Whenever it's lightning, you hand the microphone to somebody else. Anybody else.
Don't want the mic when it's
Don't want the
lightning.
mic when it's lightning. Cale takes a big cut, and he'll try to run down to first and beat it out, and he won't get there in time, so he'll head toward the dugout. That will bring up Kenny Bell, your pitcher. Kenny Bell, the pitcher, with nobody on. 4-4 is the ball game in the fifth.
That is pitcher, Kenny Bell.
Takes one inside for a strike. Bell kind of easing up on that plate a little bit. Watch that front foot, how he puts it in there, Bobby. Easing up toward the corner of the plate.
Are you trying to tell me the umpire's got an inside, called an inside strike?
Might to the shortstop. Albreda over to the first baseman. And they'll get Bell, and that will end the inning. So the score is tied, 4-4. We'll move to the next one.
Right fielder, Jonathan Costa.
Jonathan Costa in right field will be your batter. 4-4 is your score in the sixth. Bell comes to the plate. Costa to the shortstop. Sledge over to first. Digging it out at first base on a good play will be Alex Bean. One down. Tofield, your batter, the second baseman.
Batter, second baseman, Charles.
Bell going the way. Defense coming up on Tofield. Maybe they're thinking he's going to try to lay one down and leg it out.
That's a big toe field or a little toe field up there? That's Charles. Is that his brother?
Yeah. Tofield with another big cut. 2 strikes. 0-2 is the count.
Now, last play by Sledge, that ground ball, that ball was hit rather sharply to him. He made a nice play, but the ball's wet, and Alex Bean made a terrific play at first base, dig it out the dirt, 1 out.
Tofield kind of guarding the plate a little bit, fighting off one of Bell's pitches. 0-2 is your count. 4-4. Couldn't ask for a better ball game. Bell comes to the plate. Tofield fights another one off. What, did it hit the light pole and bounce back? It had to. Had to hit something or else somebody's got a quick arm.
Yeah. Hit the pole, Ron. Bush said it hit the pole. I think he's
You believe it?
Well, he's got a better view than we have.
Oh, I don't believe him.
Right
Tofield.
out the door.
Tofield looks at one on the inside corner for a ball. He looked like he wanted to jump on that.
I think he was a little fooled on that one, Ron. Kenny Bell's going to throw his curveball. If he gets it over the plate, here it comes again.
Tofield saying he was hit on the hand. Umpire says, I don't think so. And 2-2 is the count. Bell goes to the outside corner and rings up Tofield, which will bring up the top of the order. Ryan Joseph, the left fielder for the Independence Tigers.
This your leadoff hitter here, Ron?
This your leadoff hitter.
Next batter is your left fielder, Ryan Joseph.
He looks at the ball. Somebody needing to put some runners on the bag here.
It always seems like when it starts raining, Ron, it's like the game kind of slows down a little bit. Don't you think?
I think so. And of
Pitchers
course,
slow down, the runners slow down, the ball slow down, everything slows down.
cameraman, announcer slow down. Press box slows down. Fans all leave. But Sledge is still cooking hamburgers. To the third baseman. Over on the throw. And a tag made out there. So we have a tie ball game, 4-4. We'll be back. And here we go, folks. Bottom of the sixth inning.
First batter for Hammond, the bottom of the sixth, the shortstop, Brady Sledge.
Sledge will come up first for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes needing some runners here, too. Look, we're in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th, Bobby. They need to get somebody on the bag. Sledge goes deep.
Long fly ball's going to be trouble.
And it is trouble. How about 1 run? Is that trouble enough?
That's trouble enough, Ron. And that's Brady's 3rd home run in the last 2 days. He hit 2 last night against Say Meat, and he comes up with a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning here.
And looking at the flag, no wind blowing whatsoever. He put that one out on his own.
Not a bit. Just a strong swing. That's good contact by Brady, and that's the name of the game. As a hitter, you need to make contact.
Cooper's been doing an admirable job of keeping it out of the power, but that one got away from him, and Sledge made him pay for it.
Was that a touchdown?
Alex Bean,
First baseman.
the first baseman.
Alex Bean, he had a double last time up at the plate for the Tornadoes. I think he drove in a run, Ron.
Cooper comes to him with a strike.
Curveball.
He's not weakening at all.
Oh, no, that was curveball now. That was curveball.
Bean down in the count, 0-1. Hits one over the second baseman's head for a base hit. Will fall in there. Bean will take a wide turn, but Costa comes up with it, and he'll cut him off right there. So runner on first, no outs for the Tornadoes. And right behind Bean will be Colin Vial.
Colin Vial, senior ball.
Right fielder Colin Vial.
Colin Vial, senior ball player for the Tornadoes. Good job of hitting by Bean. He was jammed, got his arms extended, able to hit the ball over the second baseman's head. Base hit. Runner on base for Hammond.
Vial looking with no outs. He looks at that first strike. Outside corner for Cooper that time. Placed the ball very well. Vial inches in just a touch. And he fights that one off. So he goes down in the count 0-2. You don't want to be 0-2 with a runner on and a tie ball game. Vial looks at the pitch. Into left field. Played safely by the left fielder for Independence, Ryan Joseph. That'll be 1 out. Runner still on first.
Next batter, center fielder Taj Banks.
So Ty Banks comes up next for the Tornadoes. He'll bat from the left-hand side. We've got 1 down. The score is 5-4. Hammond on top after the home run by Sledge. Cooper comes across. Strike 1. Good game. Good game.
Very good ball. Pitcher's game here. It's just a shame that the rain kind of slowed everything down for us. Otherwise, it looked like that pitchers would have a little bit more speed on their fastballs, a little bit better control of some of their other pitches. Line drive by Banks. Straight to the second baseman. 2 outs.
Charles Tofield comes up with it clean. 2 down.
Batter for the Tours, third baseman Ryan Parham.
So Parham comes up. Now Parham, I think, hit lights out yesterday, didn't he? Or
Yeah, he won the ball game for Hammond yesterday. Actually, Ron, 2-run home run, bottom of the 7th inning, Hammond wins.
Parham waiting for Cooper to come to the plate. He does, and it's outside. Ball 1.
Jeremy Cooper just does not look comfortable out there, does he, Ron?
You think he just can't get a toe hold? He can't get a foot?
I think he's just losing his footing, like you said, on that mound there. He's just not getting a good push.
He brings that one inside. And Parham takes a big cut at it.
Parham's the one that the hitter that hit the ball up against the center field fence there.
Line drive.
Line drive. Big, strong kid again, about 6'2", 190 pounds.
Cooper comes Parham to the shortstop. Fielded by Albrado. Albrado on a fielder's choice goes to first where he's safe. The runner will go over to third where he's safe. So the shortstop comes up throwing. It doesn't go for the double play. He goes over the first. Albrado makes the throw to first. Not in time. The runners will advance. Everybody's safe with one out, I believe.
Yeah, Coach Corona's out there trying to find out what happened here at first base. That's his first priority right there.
He just wants to find out.
Well, yeah, was he safe or was he out? It's a questionable call. Close call here at first. Umpire called him safe. First baseman threw the ball over third. Close play at third. Called him safe. So we got runners on the corners.
It's your coach's job to go out and ask why. Patrick Kinney, the batter, with runners on the corner.
2 outs. The batters, Patrick Kinney, second base.
And Coach Toronto. Kinney at the plate with 2 outs. Runners on the corner. 5-4 is the lead for the Tornadoes of Hammond over the Independence Tigers. Kinney grounds it out his last time to the plate. And he takes a mighty cut at that one, strike one. You're watching FPTV, Channel 17's broadcast of high school baseball. The North-South Tangipahoa Challenge, Coca-Cola Challenge. Hammond against Independence. Outside, once more time for Cooper, and he's just not turning on the ball. It just seems like he can't get the footing you were talking about, Bob.
No, he's slipping on the mound. You can see that. He's winding up somewhere very close to the ground. Looks like he's about to fall down every time he throws the ball. He's trying to work Kinney outside corner here. Patrick, a line drive hitter, working him away.
Kinney to right field, deep. Right fielder back, camped under it, and will come up with the out. So Kinney goes deep to right, but not far enough. The score is 5-4. 7th inning, 5-4 is your score. LeBrandon the man, Tofield, the real deal, LeBrandon Tofield, at the plate. 3 outs to work with to get back in this ball game for the Independence Tigers.
Ron, this is one guy that Kenny Bell's got to be very, very careful.
Put him on, Coach.
I don't think I'd walk him, no. I mean, I'd pitch to him, but I wouldn't throw anything across the middle of the plate.
Tofield from Bell takes the first pitch to the outside. Bell going the entire way for the Tornadoes tonight. Of course, Cooper going the entire way for the Independence Tiger. And that was with about a 10 or 15-minute rain delay on both of them. Tofield, ball 1, 1-0. Tofield looking at ball 2 to the outside. So Bell's not going to get cute with this one. He's just going to keep it away from him, try to get it across the plate when he can, but nowhere where Tofield can turn on it.
That's what it looks like to me, Ron, but he's going to have to get the ball. He's going to have to throw a strike right here. You don't want to put the tying run on first base.
2-0. Comes down the pipe. Tofield fouls it off. 2-1 is the count. Did we hear glass? No glass. Good. Brandon Tofield, of course, coming off of almost total reconstruction of his knee, will be going to LSU to play football for Jerry Gennardo's Tigers. Didn't take a snap or play a down for the Tigers last year, but still going to LSU. And good pitch by Bell. 2 strikes.
There's a discipline with Kenny Bell. Kenny Bell knows how to throw. He's been throwing since he's a young kid, and he can take the fastball, move it up and down, and Tofield went after a high fastball. Strike 2.
In tight. Another ball.
Same pitch by Kenny. Kenny tried to blow that and by him right there. But Brandon being disciplined, he held up and waited on it.
Payoff pitch for Kenny Bell and Tofield. Full count. See if he'll try to move it to the outside of the plate once again. And he lets you get it away from you, so he got that runner on first where you didn't want him.
And this is exactly what you were talking about, Ryan, with runners on first base, how these pitchers have been struggling, both of them, trying to hold these base runners on and try to throw strikes. It's going to be a tough time for Kenny right here.
Jeremy Cooper, the pitcher, up. Keith Corona, Steve Driscoll, both doing great jobs with these ball clubs here tonight. Well-coached game. Bell steps off, looks back over at Tofield.
Batters the pitcher, Jeremy Cooper.
We get a little bit of rainfall once again. Time called by the umpire. Little ball. He called the ball, didn't he? Coach Driscoll a little bit upset about it. That'll move the runner, Tofield, down in the scoring position. Cooper, the batter. Tofield moves to second. Coach Driscoll back to the dugout.
Called the balk on the pitcher on Kenny Bell. Said Kenny didn't come to a stop and didn't pause before he came with the pitch. Called the balk.
Bell going the whole way tonight. Pitching.
I didn't see it, Ron. Did you see it?
I didn't see it either. And a strike. Ball gets away. Tofield will make it into third base as Eister loses the ball in his feet. So on third base is the tying run for the Tigers.
Yeah, Ron, it's like, you know, football's a game of inches. You give up inches, you give up yards, you give up yards, you give up touchdowns. When you walk a man in baseball, that's a run.
Cooper fights it off, back over the dugout. Tofield on third. You know, you're a freshman, Scott Eister, looking down that third base line at LeBrandon Tofield, hoping there's not a play at the plate.
Please don't let the ball get by me.
Don't let it get by me, and don't let there be a play at the plate. Bell, his offering is fouled off down the first baseline by Cooper. Tofield inching out there on third base, Bobby. He's coming toward that plate. He wants to tie this ball game up.
Kenny Bell working out of a stretch, Ron? No, he's working out of a wind up here.
He comes down to Eister with the ball. Eister keeping the ball well in front of him.
Yeah, nice job by the freshman Eister keeping the ball out in front, making a play. Ball in the dirt, low outside. He's able to keep the ball in front of him.
Cooper fouls another one back.
This is kind of at-bats that pitchers don't like. It's when a guy keeps falling some pitches back. That means he's on the ball. He sees the ball well, and he's making some contact. He's going to have to be very careful with Cooper here.
Eister, of course, behind the plate. Bell comes to the plate. Strike on the outside corner. Gets himself out of a little bit of trouble, but you got to remember there's 2 outs left, and these Independence Tigers can play the game.
Ron, he got himself out of a lot of trouble there. Jeremy Cooper is not only one of the better prospects, catching prospects in the state here, but he's also one of the better hitters in the parish.
Batter's first baseman,
Craig McGee will step up to the plate now, the first baseman. Tofield with the big lead. Down the third base line, foul by McGee. These Tigers are looking to get Tofield across that plate.
And you can believe this, Ron. The ball does not have to get very far away from Scott Eiser for LeBrandon Tofield to try to score.
McGee, after cutting it 1, he's down in the count 0-1. And Eister will go out to the mound to talk to Bell. A little mix-up in the signal problem.
Well, not only that, but you've got 1 out. You've got LeBrandon Tofield at the plate. You've got at third base, you've got your number 3-hole hitter at the plate. Not too bad a time to even think about a squeeze here, Ron.
Might be a squeeze, but also he might be talking about a pitch out, too, because Tofield has been running off the bag. That's a chance you got to take, but it'd be a big chance to take.
I don't know about the pitch out now, but I do know about the squeeze, right?
Here he comes. The bunt is down. The run is scored. The ball stops right there. Ball is fair, it looks like. It didn't go foul. The ball stayed fair. Warren Eister's telling him he stepped in front of the plate. He stepped in front of the plate. It's what Eister's saying, but great coaching call by Corona to get that run across, and that's exactly what he had to do. That's exactly what he did. So Keith Corona with a great coaching, and now the umpire has asked Mr. Eister if he'd like to go to the house. And Warren says, maybe, maybe not, but I guess he will take a walk. So Warren Eister will be at that place by the post office a little early tonight.
Butch has got a better view than I have here. I've got this four 2x4s in front of me here, but there is a good possibility that the hitter did step across the plate, and if he did that, Ron, then he's out. You know, the umpire should make that call. Not saying that it was not the correct call, but because from what I saw here, it looked like the call was correct.
Well, Coach Corona with a great coaching ability here gets that run across, ties this ball game up, plus he's got a runner on the bag. Coach Driscoll comes out and tells his team, let's just relax, don't worry about it, let's play the ball game. We got a tie ball game, we got some outs to work with.
Yeah, what Kitty Bell's going to have to do here, Ron, is he's going to have to forget about that last play and try to get the ball, throw strikes, take control of the game again.
Chad Wascom will come in and run. Wasn't me. I didn't fall. Who's the batter, number 12? Albrado is the batter. 5-5 is your score. Wascom, the runner on first. He gets back in time. So you said the squeeze was on.
Yeah, it looked like it. I think Coach Corona made the right call in squeezing. You know, you got your three-hole hitter. He's supposed to make that. He's supposed to make that play, get the ball down, put the ball in play. Of course, you got somebody like a Brandon Tofield coming down the third baseline, and he's got some speed, and you know, he's going to come in there hard.
Albrado looks at it. Strike. One out. Pitch back to the first baseman. Throw back. In time was Wascom getting back to the bag. So Coach Driscoll and the umpire are having a discussion about the place settings at next week's banquet. Who's going to sit where?
It sounds to me like, Ron, that Coach Driscoll is saying nobody in the dugout is saying a word. Is that what you're hearing?
That's what I'm hearing. I don't think it was the place card settings at the banquet. Bell steps off the rubber.
Turn the page.
So Independence fighting their way back into this contest, tied it up at a score of 5-5. Shot down to the third baseman. He comes up throwing Parman, and he'll whip it over to second, and they are out. Patrick Kinney comes up with the ball at second. 2 down. Score tied 5-5.
Yeah, that was not a easy play for the third baseman, as slippery as it is out there. You know, he had to
He looks like a giraffe on roller skates there when he tried to pick it up.
Well, he had to keep his balance and make a throw. Even the second baseman had a hard time keeping his balance, getting to the bag. But we got 2 outs now, and Kenny Bell's going to have to throw strikes here, get this last out.
Catcher Dustin Signorelli at the plate. Bell with a runner on first. He'll step off the rubber once again. Trying to keep those cleats cleaned off a little bit, Bobby. It seems like he might be having the same traction problem that Cooper's been having on the mound. You know, you get that hole dug just the way you like it, and when it rains, it messes that up. They put extra dirt on it. Bell, with the offering, fouled off by Signorelli, off the catcher's mask.
You know, Ron, as a baseball player, you just don't like to play in the mud. I mean, it's not like playing football. You just don't like to play in the mud. It's like a racehorse trying to get out the gate. Can't do it.
Bell looks in and gets a sign from Eister. A little outside, a little high. Two outs in the seventh. Runner on first for the Tigers.
Good pitch to run on here, Ron. Good pitch to run on here, Ron.
Oscar will go back. Bell looking in, concentrating. Goes over to first. Runner back in time. Signorelli waits for it from Bell. A runner looked like he was going strike two. Bell trying to get out of this inning. He's got two outs. And really, the way they were situated at the beginning of the inning with no outs, he'd really like to get out with one. Shot over the head of the first baseman, foul. But really, the way the runners were positioned to get out of here with just giving up one.
Ron, you're right. It didn't look good. It didn't look good. Nobody out. Runner at third. And you got your you got your number 2, 3-hole hitter.
Meat coming up. Runner on first now. Signorelli at the plate. Bell got me lost in the count. Where's the blue? On the count.
I think he's looking at Coach Eister over there.
Yeah, he's a little concerned about that. Pitch hit into center field. That could be trouble. Oh, almost coming up with his Patrick Kenny. And the runner will advance all the way to third. Patrick Kenny making a valiant effort at the ball, just could not get to it. It drops in for a base hit.
Inches out of his reach, Coach. Nice try by Patrick. Just couldn't get back there. Ball just lying real softly over his head.
Independence playing some smart baseball, putting the ball where they need to put it, and putting themselves in a position to go up by a run here with two outs. And the batter coming up will be number 14 for Independence. And that's going to be Cameron Cruchette, I believe. Cameron Crockett. My mistake, as the rain starts to fall once again.
Pitch hitting for Stephen Locklear will be Cameron Crockett.
Cameron Crockett, runner on third. 5-5 is your score. Two outs. Bell still on the mound. Runners on the corner. Strike called on Crockett. Rain starting to fall a little bit here. Again. Well, a whole bunch. How's that? Crockett gets set. Pass ball. A runner will advance to second, but the runner on third stays there. So that puts the runner in scoring position at second, and, of course, the runner at third base with two outs.
Yeah, but Ron, I think he was going to take that. He was going anyway on the pitch. Curveball, Kenny let that ball go a little bit too late in the dirt. Scott Eister with great hustle behind the plate. I mean, this guy's showing a lot of poise for a freshman, Ron.
You had LeBrandon Tofield bearing down on you. Now the go-ahead run on the corner. Bell comes to the plate with a pitch and a strike.
Again, Kenny Bell, fastball. You know, he's blowing it by him right now. It seems like the hitter's just not ready to get up there, step up there, swing the bat. One more pitch.
Cameron Crockett at the plate. Oh, well, they call it a ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here's the count.
What do you call one of them? The vicinity call?
Vicinity pitch. Anywhere in the vicinity. Bell comes with it inside. A little chin music to Crockett. Range slacks off just a little bit. Runners at second and third. The score is tied 5-5 in the seventh.
6-5.
6-5. Independence.
6-5.
And he rings him up. So 6-5 is your score as we go into the bottom of the seventh. Go to the bottom of the seventh. I made a mistake on that score. It is tied at 5. I won't blame it on Butch Lee, Bobby, even though he said it. Scott Eister, the number 9 hitter, up for the Tornadoes.
I've been overworked.
Ryan, we followed Butch's lead, both of us that time.
I tell you what, the umpire was turning to call strike when that one left Cooper's hand. He saw it coming all the way. Eister takes a strike. Rain falling here at Tornado Field. Eister with a little signal out in the right field. Eister will get down, makes the turn, and holds up. Coach Driscoll a little bit upset that he didn't make the turn. Dominic Cale, the top of the order. They get a courtesy runner out there, and that's Will Macalusa.
Remy Macalusa is now running.
First base coach. They just replaced him.
Kenny Gardner out coaching first.
Is that Scott's second hit tonight?
Yes, it is. It is Scott's second hit. Dominic Cagle, 0 for 3 tonight from the left side.
Batters left fielder Dominic Cale.
Trying to advance the runner. Looks like he squares around the bunt.
Well, not only is he scoring around the bunt to try to advance the runner, Ron, but Tosh Banks has enough speed where he beat it out and have maybe have runners on first or second.
Strike called against Cagle. Hammond High needing to produce a run here, and this ball game is over.
I just let him keep playing.
Ball gets past the catcher. They say it was tipped. I guess he got a piece of the bat, Bobby.
Yeah, foul ball. He did. He got a little piece of the bat. Tried to lay down the bunt, Ron. Now he's in a position where he's got 2 strikes. Got to swing away.
Hammond working at a little disadvantage here. Wet ball, wet bat. It's raining, wet baseline. Of course, Independence had to play in the same conditions.
Yeah, Ron, as you know, you didn't like to play when it was raining either, did you?
Cale takes a big cut. Strike 2. Now strike 3. So Cale gives us the first out of the inning. Up next will be Kenny Bell, the pitcher. Kenny Bell with a runner on first, 1 out. Hammond High needed to get something across to put this one away. Independence needing to play some good defense, need some good pitching by Cooper to keep them alive.
Ron, maybe Kenny can help himself right. I saw a little lightning there.
Strike called against Bell. As the lightning gets closer and the rain gets harder, the strikes get more frequently.
And it looks like Jeremy Cooper settled down quite a bit last inning, huh, Ron?
He's working out that traction problem, evidently. Bell looking at it. Bell foul tipped. Right back toward the press box. 5-5 is your score in the bottom of the 7th. If Hammond High can get one across, it'll be over. If not, we'll play some more, weather permitting.
Hard to throw the curve balls, hard to throw the change of speed balls in this kind of weather. So these hitters got to just look for nothing but fastballs from these pitchers.
Bell fouls that one high down the first base line, out of play. Making him throw some pitches.
Oh, yeah, and Cooper's got a good fastball. I mean, it doesn't look like he's lost too much. Looks like he's established himself on the mound again, reestablished himself, and he's going to be tough.
Tonight's contest brought to you by Corona's Bakery, Bill Hood Ford, Hammond High Baseball Boosters Club. Cooper comes to Bell. Bell working him once again, Bobby, defending his territory there at the plate, making him throw the pitches.
Good job by Kenny Bell, Ron. Jeremy Cooper trying to throw a fastball by him. Kenny Bell with a good at-bat so far.
You need a good at-bat when you're tied what, 5-5 in the 7th. You need a good at bat.
But you know that adrenaline's flowing right now, and these kids right now are hungry. Somebody's going to win this ball game. And both played like they want to win this ball game, so let's see what happens.
Got to give it to them. They want the ball game, both teams. Bell at the plate. Cooper on the mound, runner on first. Ball outside. 1-2 is the count. Shot down the third baseline, dug out. Throw made over to first. It doesn't look like it's in time. The runner will advance to third base. They'll hold him at third, and Bell will slide into second. So Macalusa makes it all the way to third on the pass ball, on the wild throw, and that'll bring up your hitter, number 4, Brady Sledge, who went solo home run last time at the plate.
Yeah, bad break for the Independence Tigers. Soft roller to the third baseman. Had to hurry his throw a little bit. Ball wet, field wet, bad throw. Ball gets by the first baseman. Hammond's got runners on second and third, 1 out. Brady Sledge at the plate. Went solo last time.
Deep fly ball wins this one for the Tornadoes. So Cooper's going to have to watch his placement closely, Bobby.
Yeah, and especially when he can't throw that all-speed pitch right now, he's going to have to throw the fastball, and he's got to throw a strike, Ron.
He knows what Sledge can hit.
Advantage Brady Sledge.
He knows what Sledge can hit. He saw it in the last inning.
Yeah, that was with no wind, too. We got a little rain right here, and Jeremy started him off with a curveball here, so he's got some respect for Sledge. He's got a lot of respect for Sledge.
Corona moving in his outfield, moving them up. He figures if it gets behind him anyway, they're going to shut off the hit.
Yeah, that's good coaching by Coach Corona right now to have his outfield in.
Figures behind him it's over anyway, so
That's right. Long fly ball, he's on the tag and score, ball game.